Hello, sports fans, and welcome back to Moose Franchise. This is our Super Mega Baseball 4 franchise, and I'm going to be bringing it back. I've had a lot of fun playing this series so far, and now that we finally finished Vanderbilt Dynasty, bring it back, and hopefully we can continue to have some fun with Moose Franchise. But we're almost through the end of Season 1. We're going to play Game 6 of 32. And because we've been playing this for a while, and haven't really made a ton of progress, obviously we're still in Season 1, I think we're only going to play 1 out of every 3 games, 2 out of every 5 games, something like that, to help the years in this progress faster. But we've got a few games left on the schedule this year. We've got 7. Now, we are in the middle of a playoff race. I believe the Sirloins are a big competition for us. I believe we're a game behind in the standings. Yeah, we're a game back the Sirloins. Those games will be big. And we currently have the top wildcard spot. We're 2 games up on the Joyriders. The Mammo Tank's in there as well. We got to make sure we make the playoffs. We're in a good spot. We play the Hot Corners first here. And I think we're just going to sim the Hot Corners. The Throwers, are they any good? Let's see. The Throwers are 13 and 13, so not great, but not terrible. Everyone in the Legend division is really good because their entire team is made up of MLB Legends. But, yeah, we're going to do something like that. We're going to... Ooh, I did not mean to do that. I meant to go schedule. But maybe we'll sim Hot Corners, sim Throwers, play Sirloins, or something like that. But that's going to be the plan moving forward. And we're going to start by simming against the Hot Corners. But before we sim against the Hot Corners, here's a quick refresher of the team to refresh your guys' memory as well as me because I haven't played this in forever. But catchers, we got Roman Rose, Pedro Nixon. First baseman are Kingsley Jones and Perry Quaker. Rock Casey is our best overall position player at an A-. Rip Dingers is our third baseman. Reese Sandoval is our utility guy. Nacho Crisp is one of my favorite players in the game. He is our shortstop. Buck Swanner is in left. Stallion Johnson in left as well. Although he hasn't played much. Probably going to try to get him involved a little bit more as the season moves along. Then Hieronymus Jackson is mostly DH, although can play the outfield. Jose Tremendo, great outfielder. Irene Fast usually plays right field. We got 2 elite starting pitchers, Jared Payne and Rhiannon Cannon. Raw Strikes is pretty solid, and Sprawley Cutstiff is got some potential, although not the most accurate in the world. Farmhand is a developmental pitcher who's decent. Charlie Best is one of the best players in the game. Carl Tolbert's pretty solid as well. Jackson Wilkinson's got a nice fastball-slider combo, and Quasta Game is our closer. But we're going to start and sim against the Hot Corners. Hopefully we can win. We got Jared Payne on the mound. Arguably our best pitcher. We're going to sim this game. And hopefully we can get a win. A 1-0 win. How about that? I'll take it. We beat the Hot Corners. We're now 16 and 10. They fall to 10 and 16. We got a manager moment. Choose one player who will be the cover athlete for the influential Jocks. Who's it going to be? Neither of these guys play a ton. Plus 18 loyalty, that'd put Quaker up to 99. And if you don't know what the loyalty system is, it's how likely they are to re-sign with their team at the end of the season at their current salary. Or on their current contract. Rhodes, he's replaceable, so I think we're going to go Quaker. And his loyalty gets up to 99. We now got 16 CPU games to sim. We'll just skip all these. And Sirloins, they played 2 games in between us, so we're now a game and a half back. We're a game and a half back. Still, we got a half-game lead on the Joyriders now. I definitely think we're most likely looking at a wildcard appearance. And I don't remember what the playoff bracket looks like. Or, I don't think we can view it until we get there. But we got the Throwers in this game. And I wish there was a way you can play a little bit of the game, but not all of it. But I think we're going to sim the Throwers, and we're going to play against the Sirloins. We do have to go to the Sirloins twice. We'll only play one of those this video. We're going to sim here against the Throwers, although I just want to check out our lineup. Get a few guys who are tense. And we will get Buck Swanner back in there at left field. And otherwise, I think that's what the lineup's going to look like. Is there a way to view the box score from the previous game? No, you can't. Alright, that's a little annoying. But we're going to sim this game against the Thrillers. And hopefully this is another win. Uh-oh, down. Oh, that is not good. 11-1. We got destroyed. That is not good. Not going to help us in the race to catch the Sirloins either. Who do we think shined in today's game? No idea, because we didn't play. Royalty's pretty similar, both young players. Let's actually go Farmhand. Even though he's not quite as good, I think he's got more potential. We'll go there. We'll skip the rest of these. The Sirloins did not play. We're now a full 2 games back, but if we can sweep them in our 2 games at the Sirloins, we will tie them for the division. We're still right there in the wildcard race. And let's just check if there's anything here. Pedro Nixon won the Rec League Dodgeball Championship, and fielding goes up by 2. And let's see if there's anything else here. No, nothing since the game against the Hot Corners. But we're going to play this game against the Sirloins. We got raw strikes on the mound. Let's see what our lineup should look like here. Let's see. Do we want Johnson? Who's pitching for them? They got a lefty on the mound. I believe Stallion Johnson is a lefty. Yeah, he's a lefty. Tremendo is as well. Let's see. Is Sandoval? He's a righty. And Swanner, since we're going to put Sandoval in there. Oh, did not mean to do that. But Sandoval is going to play left field. He can play every position. And he's going to hit 8th. And that is what the lineup's going to look like today. Against the Sirloins. And hopefully we can get a big win. And get one step closer to the divisional lead. So we are both extreme power hitters. And hopefully that can lead to a win for us. We're on the road playing at Apple Field. Rock Casey leads off. And takes a strike. That one's up for ball 1. There's ball 2. Oh man, that was right there. Casey a little under it. 2-2. Casey into center field. That's going to get down for a hit. And lead off single for Rock Casey. Brings up Nacho Crisp here. The top 3 guys in our lineup are all unfortunately tense. But hopefully we can improve their mojo in this game. 1-1. Make it 2-1. That one misses in. Misses again. 3-1 here to Nacho Crisp. Nacho Crisp. Oh, we got under it. That still might go. Is that going to go? It's gone. Let's go. Nacho Crisp with a home run. His 11th of the year just over the wall. 376. And what a start. Let's go. A quick 2-0 lead over the division leaders. Brings up Rip Dingers here. Takes low. Does like the low pitch, but that's a little too low. He's also got increased power against lefties. Grounds one right back up the middle for a base hit. And I'm liking this start. The first 3 guys have all reached. Brings up Irene fast. Misses low. And misses again. 2-0. This guy really does not have good accuracy, although his accuracy isn't the worst. And there's a 4-pitch walk to Irene fast. Brings up Pedro Nixon. Could have been one to hit. We'll take it for a strike. Alright, that was a pretty good pitch to hit. 0-2. That one misses. 1-2. That one misses well. 2-2 here to Pedro Nixon. Make it 3-2 from 0-2 to 3-2. Oh, wow. Just barely called strike 3. Nixon's down on strikes. First out of the game. Oh, and right back up the middle, there's another hit. Rip Dingers is quite slow, so we'll hold him at third. But we got the bases loaded at 1 out. And I can tell you exactly what we're probably going to do here. Ground into double play. Hopefully not, but seems to be the way things go. I called it. Especially Kingsley Jones. He's a pretty good player, but I mean, he just has the worst luck. Like, ever. We're all strikes in the mound here. Grounded foul. Quickly head 0-2. That one grounded foul as well. That one misses in. Oh, swing and a miss. Let's go. Strikes with the strikeout. Uh-oh. Nacho Crisp can't get there. Comes into center. And hit for the sirloins. Uh-oh. That one's... Oh, Nacho Crisp can't make the play. Could have potentially been 2. Hit hard right at Nacho Crisp, but he can't make the play. Now, here Willard Wiggins is an RBI hero. Plus 30 power and 20 contact. With a runner in scoring position. And not really liking this to start. I'll take that, though. Swing and a miss. That one's popped up. Is that going to stay in play? No. We get him on the high fastball. Nope, he's going to hold off. And make it 3-2. Strike 3, let's go. Second strike out of the inning for all strikes. Or Raul, however you say his name. I've been calling him Raul the entire time. Uh-oh. That's right down the middle. Take it for a strike. See if we can backdoor the slider. That's caught too much to the plate. I'll take it again. Uh-oh. That's into right. We're going to hold the guy at third. But it's bases loaded, 2 outs. Here for the sirloins. Not like in this. That one misses. Uh-oh. Fouled off. 1-1. From raw strikes. Take that again. Called strike 3. Let's go. Big strikeout for all strikes. And we keep him off the board. I'll take it. Don't like the amount of hits we gave up, but no runs, so no damage. Sandoval here. 2-1. Make it 3-1. That one's fouled off. Sandoval off the glove of the shortstop, and that's going to go into left field. That'll be a hit for Sandoval. Brings up Stallion Johnson, our number 9 hitter. Johnson winds out. Hit it hard, but right at the shortstop. Brings up Rock Casey. Singled in his first at-bat. Takes low. That one's there for a strike. Outside, 2-1. 3-1. Opportunity here for Rock Casey. And there's ball 4. His mojo does increase, though, so I'll take it. And here's Nacho Crisp. 11 homers, 1 short of the league lead, which is Rock Casey. I checked the stats before I started recording. And that one's in there for a strike. 1-1 to Nacho Crisp. And he grounds one up the middle, caught by the shortstop, and can't beat it out. Or, sorry, second base, not shortstop. Here's Rip Dingers with 2 gone in the second. Runners on second and third. That was a good one to hit. And that was a ground out to third. So we get ourselves in a decent position, but can't capitalize. 7, 8, and 9. in the sirloins order coming up here in the second. There's a grounder to second. Rock Casey to Kingsley Jones for the out. Misses. That one misses just barely. Off the outside corner. Uh-oh. That one's into right. Caught too much to the plate. And a single there for the sirloins. There's Damian Rush. Good power, good speed. Got to be aware of him. That is a high pop-up. Sandoval going to get there? He will. The fielding assist definitely isn't the greatest as the ego increases. We are playing an ego 60, by the way. I forgot to talk about that. We're playing an ego 60. I think I'm just going to keep it there for the rest of Moose franchise. Seems to be pretty good for where we were at. We had been going up 3 for a win, down 2 for a loss, but I think ego 60 is just a good constant. Oh, we beat that out. It was hit softly, but play should have been made. It's fouled off. Another soft one to Casey. There's an out. So again, they get some guys on. 5 hits in 2 innings. But no runs on the board. There's a strike to Irene Fast. 1-1. There's a strike. Nice pitch there. It's outside. 2-2. Oh, caught the corner. I thought that was going to be outside, and by the time I realized it was going to be a strike, it was way too late. Nixon grounds one up the middle on the first pitch for a leadoff single. Or, not a leadoff single, but a single. It's Hieronymus Jackson. There's a strike. Pretty nice pitch. That one's too far inside. 1-1. 2-1. Oh, got under it. Decent one to hit. Little under it. 2-2. That's in the dirt. 3-2 to Hieronymus Jackson. That is grounded to third. That might be 2. Yep, that's going to be 2. Double play ends the inning. That's the second one of the game already. We do have a bad habit of grounding into double plays. Alright, here's Hammer Long Ball. Got to be aware of him. Plus 20 power. Plus he's already on fire. Also need to stop going first pitch fastballs. 2-0. There's a strike. Uh-oh. Grounded foul. 2-2 to Longbolo. It's too far in. Let's try a changeup here on 3-2. That's a good location. And it's hit hard to short. Oh, what a play by Nacho Crisp. The throw to first in time. What a play. Let's go. Great defensive play by Nacho Crisp. Two quick strikes to Willard Wiggins. And here's one hit to Jones. And taking himself. Two quick outs here in the third. That'll drop in for a strike. That's a great pitch. Strike 2. And back with a slider. That's another good one. Softly hit Nacho Crisp. Oh, what a play! 2 great plays in the field for Nacho Crisp. Let's go. Here's Kingsley Jones. Oh, into right center. That's hit well. Can that go? No. Off the base of the wall, but Kingsley Jones has himself a leadoff double on the first pitch of the inning. Let's go. And his mojo increases. I'm glad we take it. Sandoval takes low. There's a strike. 1-1. Oh, man. What am I swinging at? 1-2. Oh, wow. I thought that was up. And a little outside. Was a little high. Just clips the zone. Johnson. That one catches the corner. It's foul. Quickly down on the count. 0-2. That's outside. 1-2 to Stallion Johnson. Inside 2-2. 3-2. The full count here to Johnson is outside ball 4. We got pretty good speed on the bases. Sally and Johnson, one of our faster players. Kingsley Jones, not the slowest guy either. And here's our leadoff hitter, Rock Casey, ready for his third at bat. And that is through for a base hit. We're going to send Kingsley Jones. And he is safe. Let's go. I probably should have sent Johnson to third, now that I think about it. We got second and third. Oh, pick off to second. Johnson gets back safely. Ball 1 to Nacho Crisp. There's strike 1. Just not going to do much with that pitch. Another throw to second. That's inside. Alright, I'm going to send him on this pitch. Oh, got under it. Dang it. That was right there. Nacho Crisp gets under it. I was right there, just a little under it, but good one to hit up in the zone. That's softly hit to short. Rip Dingers surely can't run that out, being one of the slowest guys on the team. We don't have much speed on this team. Uh-oh, that's gone. That one's not coming back. Sandoval. Yep, that's gone. Not good. That one just caught too much to the plate. 401 into left center. 4th homer of the year. Yep. Just caught too much to the plate. First run of the day for the Sirloins. We still lead 3-1 though. 2 quick strikes. Uh-oh. Here we hit some. That caught a lot of the plate as well. Let's try to elevate the fastball. 2-2. Here's a grounder to second. Casey's there. And a first out here in the 4th. There's a nice pitch from strikes. Let's double up on that. We'll take them both. Slider inside. Taken for a ball. Change up outside. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Another strikeout for all strikes. Probably 4 or 5 today. A nice game so far. Hopefully it continues. 2 quick strikes to Damian Rush. Another off speed is grounded foul. That's another good pitch. Swing and a miss. Another strikeout for all strikes. Well, that was the homer, but nothing after that. That's one into Irene fast. That one's low. 2-0. There's a strike. This is 3-1. That one's grounded to second. Fast is pretty fast. And going to beat it out. Let's go. Infield single for Irene Fast. And we got a new pitcher in. Swip Vanderwink out. Shay D in. Another lefty. Oh, man. What am I swinging at? 0-2 to Nixon. Got a piece of it into right center, but that's going to hang up just long enough for an out. Hieronymus Jackson, I believe. Yeah, Hieronymus Jackson's up here. That one misses. There's a strike. I want to send Irene Fast here. And Fast. Safe. Let's go. Stolen base for Irene Fast. Pitch was called a strike. That one's up. 2-2. Pick off to second. 3-2. Full count to Jackson. Jackson hit well into center field. That is a fly out of the deepest part of the ballpark. He can pull that a little bit more. That might be gone. Probably is. Instead, a long fly out. Kingsley Jones takes way out and a pitch out. There's a strike. That's a good pitch. Backdoor cutter. That one misses. Try to go with the same thing. That one misses well. 3-1 to Kingsley Jones. Got the green light. That's more 3-0. Never mind. Ground out to first. And Jones' mojo goes back down. So here's Lloyd Cook. 58th pitch here for all strikes. His pitch count's pretty good shape. That one misses. Fouled off. See if we can backdoor the slider. Uh-oh, that caught a lot of the plate. Cold! Strike 3. Gonna take it for a strike. I'll take it. Let's go. There's a strike. Misses up. There's another called strike. And here's one into right. Fast coming on will make the play for the second out. And here's Hammer Long Bolo. Obviously, you got to be careful with him. Good example why. It's the ball hard pass to diving Rip Dingers. And here's Willard Wiggins, their cleanup hitter. Takes strike 1. Strike 2 from Raw strikes. And nearly a 3-pitch strikeout, able to get a piece. High fastball. Uh-oh, not liking that. Hit into left center. Johnson can't get there. I took a bad angle. And there's a run for the Sirloins. I probably could have played that a little bit better in center field with Stallion Johnson. Maybe would have avoided the run. Fast. Can't get there either. Alright, this is not good. There's a couple of runs in this inning for the Sirloins. They've tied it at 3. Not like in this. There is 2 outs. That's the worst part. They've done it all with 2 outs. Uh-oh. Casey, dang it. Oh, man, if we had Tremendo in there, he's got a great arm. Maybe would have been able to throw him out. But Johnson can't do it. And now we're down 4-3. Might be time for a pitching change, although strikes isn't in the worst spot. Oh, come on. Can we please get out of this inning? First and third. Strikes has thrown 76 pitches. Their catcher is up. They got their catcher who's well, and then Rush, who's dangerous despite hitting 9th. We're going to keep strikes in for now. I hope we can get an out. Misses low. There's a nice pitch. Double up on that. Here's one hit to short. Why couldn't we get that like 5 batters ago? But a 3-run inning for the Sirloins gives them the lead 4-3. Sandoval takes up. Then a strike. 1-1. Dang it. Grounder second. 1 out. Here's Stallion Johnson. There's a strike. Oh, man. That's inside. Nothing to hit. Dang it. That was one I should have swung at, obviously. Just catches the corner. It's a good pitch. Here's Rock Casey. Barely catches the zone. That's a ball inside. That one's way too low. 2-1 to Casey. Oh, I thought that was low. Catches the bottom. Checks the swing. 3-2. Casey fouls it off. Another full count. Casey down the line. Caught by the third baseman. Alright. Now, because we got bases empty, we're going to see what strikes can do here. But if we get in some trouble, he's coming out. 2 quick strikes. Swing and a miss. 3-pitch strikeout. For all strikes. It's back at the top of the order here. We might want to see if we can get him out of here. We'll give him this batter. We'll go batter by batter here. Go foul. Dang it, that's fair. Alright, that's going to be his last batter. A double into the corner, going to end the game for all strikes. Not terrible, but not great. 84 pitch performance. And coming in is going to be... Wow, all our relievers, except Klaus the game, pitched in our last game, which is a really long time ago, so I don't remember it. Tolbert's pitched in the last 3. We'll go Wilkinson, I guess. There's a strike. 98 from Wilkinson. Despite only having about half stamina. There we go. Hit to third. Going to third. Got him in a run down here. There's an out. Alright, here's Hammer Longbolo. There's a strike. Nice pitch from Jackson Wilkinson. That one's outside. Two and one. Uh-oh. No, that's going to be bad. Luckily, he fouls that off. That he could have done a lot of damage with that pitch. Uh-oh. Dang it. Didn't get that far enough inside. Held down the power pitch too long. Luckily, their guy running the bases is super slow. He should have scored. So we got Willard Wiggins here. He's an RBI hero. Plus 30 power, 20 contact. This could be bad. Could also be good if we can get out of the inning. Uh-oh. Fouled off. 1-1. Grounded to second, or short. Nacho Crisp to first. Gets out of the inning. Let's go. Well, 13 hits. Not the greatest, but able to get out of it without any runs. And we enter the final third of the game. Starting the 7th inning. 2-0 to Nacho Crisp. Dang it. Hit it right to short. And there's an out. Here's Rip Dingers. We got a lot of guys who can tie this game with one swing. Maybe we can do it. That was just right down the middle. Probably should have done something with that. Oh, not that one, though. 1-2 to Rip Dingers. Misses 2-2. There's a nice base hit for Rip Dingers into left field. Here's Irene Fast. Oh, that was right down the middle. But I didn't want to commit to the swing because of the first pitch prayer trait, but I should have. That was right there. 1-1. Just catches the corner. 1-2. Oh, man. Like, how am I even supposed to hit that? Got a new pitcher into the game. It's a starter reliever. First righty of the day we see. Nixon! Oh, he got under it! I was right there! Could have sent it about 450 feet. Instead, he sends it like 300 because he gets it 50 feet in the air. Wilkinson, he's thrown 10 pitches. Stamina's not looking the greatest. We're going to go batter by batter again. It's a good start. Swing and a miss. Uh-oh. That's right down the middle. Oh, off the glove, Nacho Crisp. He's able to knock it down. I'm getting into the gap, so I'll take it. Nearly another great play. That's not a good throw. Didn't get enough on that throw. Now they got a runner in scoring position. And we can't cut it off. Try to. But first and third, and we're going to bring in Charlie Best to hold this right here. The best reliever in the game. Oh, man, that's a stolen base for them as well. There's a nice pitch. We got an elite curveball. We got this. Oh, that's foul. That's foul. That's fair? That's foul. If that was... Oh, man. I thought that was foul. That one misses. Alright, not in a great spot right here. There's a strike. Strikeout would be big. That's just not good. You can't get two there. It's hit too softly. Oh, man. This really is not good. That one misses. How many times are they going to steal a base? I know I'm not making great throws, but why do these guys seem like they can get every stolen base they want? We'll just take the out. I mean, the infield is playing back, plus where it was hit, you're kind of forced to. So it's 7-3. Able to get some runs off Charlie Best. Where was that swing and miss the entire time? We backdoor the two-seamer. Was going to miss the zone, but I'll take the swing and miss. Now we're down 4. We've allowed 16 hits as well. That's a big problem. There's a strike. Probably would have been a strike. Not sure. That's foul. Jackson broken bat to first for an out. Here's Kingsley Jones. There's a single. I'll take it. Jones softly hit up the middle. His mojo goes up as well. Here's Reese Sandoval. There's a strike. Sandoval softly hit to center. But it's going to get down for a hit. First and second, one out here in the 8th. Stallion Johnson comes up 0-for-2 with a walk. Do we think about a pinch hitter? Quaker's clutch, but I don't really know if he's going to do a ton in this situation. But think we want to pinch hit for somebody else. Johnson's got good speed. We're going to keep him in. Johnson into the gap in left center. That's going to get down. Let's go off the wall. Alright, we're going to hold him at third. He was not scoring. But it's an RBI double for Stallion Johnson. Rock Casey to the plate here. Tying run at the plate. No! It's a run. I guess that works. And here's Nacho Crisp. Oh! Dang it. Just not doing anything with that. And it's a pop-up to center. We'll just bring Farmhand in. Best had only thrown 14 pitches, but stamina wasn't looking the greatest. Farmhand, he can go some length. Casey, a nice diving stop. Now, here's Hammer Wong Bolo. Man, this guy's really tough to get out. So here's Willard Wiggins with one out in the 8th. Alright, he's out, right? What? Why can we not throw somebody out? Does Nixon have, like, the worst arm? It's not great, but it's nothing terrible. Could have potentially gone to third, but hit kind of soft. So I'll just take the guaranteed out. Alright, grounder to third. Dingers on to first. A scoreless inning. And here's our last chance on the top of the ninth. There's a strike. Surprised they haven't brought in their closer. And this is outside, just barely. 1-2. Down 2-2 to Rip Dingers. Oh man, ground out to short. Gonna bring up Irene fast. Thought that was gonna be out. That one's inside. 1-1. Oh, fast gets under it. We've gotten under so many in this game. That one still might go. Warning track fly out. And we're down to our last out. Pedro Nixon. Grounds a foul. 1-1 to Nixon. 2-2 to Nixon. 3-1 to Nixon. Nixon destroyed. Gone. 1-run game. Let's go. Wish somebody would have been on base. But a big home run for Nixon. 440. Let's go. 1-run game. Here's Hieronymus Jackson. We're going to bring Perry Quaker to the plate as the tying run. He's clutch, plus 10 to all skills. Takes low for ball 1. 2 quick strikes. Quaker! Right center field! That is gone! Pinch hit! Home run for Perry Quaker! Let's go! He's clutch for a reason. 455. Absolutely destroyed. And Quaker ties the game at 7. Let's go. That's exactly why we brought him in. Now they bring in their closer. Maybe he's just not that good. He's got an ERA of over 6. Two 2-0 here to Jones. Jones almost got through. He's got the worst luck of all time. But we're tied at 7. As we go to the bottom of the ninth, we're going to keep in Farmhand. He's only thrown 8 pitches, and we don't have much left in our bullpen. Custif's a starter. Tolbert has pitched a lot, and the game, he's a closer, so we're going to hopefully save him for when we get a lead. Uh-oh. No way you just hit that out. Well, that's not good. 381 just over the wall, and it's a walk-off home run for the Sirloins. I didn't even think that was a worse pitch either. A good comeback, but can't hold the lead. We allow 18 hits, 2 homers. We have 3 homers, have 15 hits. We just gave up way too many hits. I mean, we scored 7 runs and lost. We gotta be better. We got 4 CPU games to sim. We'll skip all those. And we get the Sirloins again. That's probably going to be next video. We're now down to the 2nd spot in the wildcard race. That is not... We needed that game. It doesn't eliminate us from winning the division, but we're now back 3 games. And we're just probably not going to win it. We need to win out, pretty much. I mean, we're down 3 games with 4 games left. We really just need to make sure we get in the wild card now. Let's see if we have any recent activity. Hieronymus Jackson feels stiffer than usual, and his fielding goes down by 4. Wiggles Freeman, former Moose franchise player, gets signed to replace Jack Clark. Bubbles Garcia offended a Heaters coach. Former Moose player back in Spring Baseball 2, I believe. Otherwise, nothing too crazy. Let's see if we have any development. 710 development funds. Let's see. Jose Tremendo, Strike Swiner, Cannon, Quaker, and Jackson. We're not gonna buy it for Hieronymus Jackson. Quaker, we could lose that after the next game. This is really the only one we would. Strikes as well. Only 32%. And I think we're just going to keep saving those funds. But left in the schedule, we've got the Sirloins, Nemesis, Palpiti, and Sawteeth. The Sirloins, obviously, we just saw them. Nemesis, they're not the greatest, but for some reason I can never beat them. Sawteeth's not great. And who was the last team? Oh, the Palpiti. They're pretty good. Or Platpiti, however you say that. So it's going to be tough, because we've got some pretty good teams. I mean, Nemesis and Sawteeth should be wins. If we go 2-2 the rest of the ways, they're guaranteed we make the playoffs? No. But it's going to be close. But the rest of the playoff push will be next video. That's going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, turn notifications. I do my best to post as often as possible. Be sure to check out my main channel, Super Sports Central. Link in the description of this video. But that's all for this video. I do my best to post as often as possible, and I will see you in the next video.